You know, chat, sometimes we wonder why we try. Like, it's amazing. Why is there no music? Is there music now? What the hell? What? What's going on? You can hear us, right? Please tell us you can hear us. Do you not hear the music? Should be music on now, but OBS says there's no music, which is not good. So, Moto, you can hear us. Well, that's good at least. Where the hell is the music? We can hear the music. What the fuck? This is a new problem. Yeah, we get nothing. Payback. Hold on. Yeah, we think we might have an idea what it is. It's once again, it's the goddamn DualSense. Like the fucking DualSense overrides our sound properties all the time. And it's so annoying. The DualSense is what crashed the stream earlier, by the way. We're gonna explain exactly what happened in a moment. Output. Okay, can we like disable this? Will it disable the entire controller? Still no sound from. So strange. Why is there no sound? Oh, Juan. We are. Well, we're not doing well, actually. We're in a lot of pain right now. But we're taking a painkiller, so it should be fine. Welcome to the stream. Why can't we hear the music? What if we do this? Then it works. Why? Oh, no. Okay, well, it works now. Okay, so what happened? What happened was we plugged in our fucking controller, and OBS and SNES 9X and a bunch of other apps just shut down midstream. That's great. I'm gonna show you something, chat. We have a haul. Not gonna leave what we found. Okay, no, one more. There. Okay. So, we were at a yard sale today. And we picked up some dinosaur toys. So here, we have a new sauropod. Generic sauropod. Probably a brachiosaurus. Put it here. Here we have a Deinonychus with like the sharpest tail in history. Like it's kind of supposed to be like that, but instead it's like that. We don't even know if we can stand up, but let's find out. Let's put it by the Jurassic World trilogy there. All right. Hello, there. We have a Stegosaurus, our partner Noah's favorite dinosaur. We didn't have a Stegosaurus on the shelf yet, so this is good. filling out some of the missing ones. Let's put the Stegosaurus here. Like that? Yeah, that works. And then we have a Paki. A dome head. Brother Tuck. Friar Tuck from The Lost World. Hello, Miss Anne. Where should we put them? Let's put them next to the sauropod there. And we have this wacky T-Rex with, we think there's like a stone inside of its mouth. The kid who had it must have shoved it in there or something. Oh, yep, we just got it out. That is, no, this is like a piece of plastic or wood or something. The kid in there. Yeah, this is clearly a, oh wait, there's more. Hold on. Oh, this is a tiny little T-Rex. Yeah, there's something in the mouth. I'd have to do surgery on this later. Clearly the kid who had it, and we know it was the kid that had it because the kid was there at the yard sale. Must have shoved something inside of here. Why not? I mean, the T-Rex has a snapping head. Of course you're gonna shove things in it. That's just how we play with toys. But we want to get it out so we can put our own things in there. Like tiny dinosaurs and stuff. Oh, we'll fix that later. You can stand... what can you stand? Stand... Put you here. Alright. And finally... the best one of all. A Triceratops car. The real shit right here. Where should we put you? Put you. Oh yeah, and oh, we have some games that aren't up on the shelf right now because we brought them to a thing yesterday. Hold on. How was it we did it? I think we had Turok 08 here. Dinotopia, pretty sure Dinotopia was here. Jurassic the Hunted. Oh, this should be on. No? Haven't seen this one yet. It's a snow globe. T-Rex in it. Jurassic the Hunted can go. Where can you go actually? Behind the Stegosaurus. That works. And we have Turok Evolution left. Where should Turok Evolution go? Put it down here, because that is sometimes visible. There. Okay. There we go. Ooh. Alright, let's play some E.V.O. Hey. Oh, you also had a snow globe? That's pretty fun. Alright. So we're gonna test something first and foremost. We have I think we have made it so we have a screenshot button now, so we can more easily take screenshots. Yes, it works. Cool. No fun sound when we do it, but it's something. Also, you don't have to apologize for missing a stream, Miss Sun. It's completely fine. You're never obligated to watch these, you know? Those who did miss it though, we can summarize. This is the sequel to that amazing game we played last week. E.V.O, The Theory of Evolution, or 46 Okinen Monogatari, the Shinkaron. This was released on the Super Nintendo, and it was actually released in North America. This is an official translation. And here's the thing. Actually, before we load this, there is a fan translation. Here's the fan translation. We wanna feature this as well. We don't know if our save files will work with this, but okay, it seems to be loading at all. Okay, our patched ROM is broken. That's not good. Okay, well, let's see if we load. Oh. Okay, well, anyway, so there's a fan translation of that game that's more accurate to the original Japanese translation. And we did consider playing that because, like, we played the original game, and that was a fan translation. So it could be fun to play a fan translation here as well. But maybe some other time. Maybe if we get that thing to work at some point. Hello, Fadeleaf. Fadeleaf here, of course, is the expert on this game. We have played it before, but we have not finished it. Number you will load? Question mark 1. Is this okay? Yes. It is loaded. It is loaded. Thank you. So, the other day we asked, what does E.V.O stand for? Why is it called E.V.O? And we asked, maybe the manual specifies, right? Well, we dug up the manual. The manual does not specify. What the manual does mention, however, and we do need to tell you this because it's so fucking funny. Can we get the browser window up here, maybe? Second. Where did we save that? There. Okay, cool. Yes. Alright. So, something incredibly funny, we think at least, is... Okay, so here we have the instruction book, right? Here's the instruction booklet for E.V.O, the Search for Eden. It is a scan. From Gaia to you. My name is Gaia. I was born. Blah 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 blah. You get to fuck me if you survive from being a fish. Da 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 da. All that fun stuff. Minimap explains everything. It's all well and good. Here's the thing, though. If we get to here, extinction and penalty. If the character loses all HPs, it passes away. You can restart the game from the area where the character became extinct. Your E.V.O P will decrease as a penalty. Be careful. If you do not wish to be defeated, evolve in accordance with the level of the enemy. Watch carefully the enemy's character and behavioral patterns. Take advantage of the records of evolution and reappearance of registered characters. They can help you. Or, if the character evolves, the HP recovers. This means ... This game literally mentions the HP exploit, that you can like just throw on a sheep evolution gimmick in your middle of the boss fight to get your HP back and then delete it to get your HP back again. The fucking manual is like, yeah, you can do that. You know. That's really funny. That is really funny. We also learned about, here, the reappearance of registered characters. So, apparently, we can, when we eat the green crystal, we can apparently, like, bring forth the old evolutions we've had. So that's also pretty cool. We do have one more thing to show. Two more things, actually. We have the Japanese manual. We have not sat down and like read this, but it has some really nice images. Like this shot of a Spinosaurus eating a T-Rex. predicting. Okay, that's probably not the Spinosaurus actually, because looking at this, it looks like it might actually be a fish. But that's kind of predicting Jurassic Park 3 right there, you know. A cute illustration here. Love this illustration of a dinosaur playing, of dinosaurs and a pterosaur playing video games. That's really fun. Here you have Gaia shaming your E.V.O, just like in the English one. Here's a selection of species. These are the bosses, we believe. So we have fought all of these so far. But yeah, and there's more here, obviously. Here's like a backstory, more drawings. It's really good. Like, we had a kind of a shitty thumbnail for this part of the stream. We were probably gonna go back and use some of these manual drawings because they are really cool. So we want to show that as well. And now, finally, we do have one more thing, and that is this. This is the E.V.O chart. We're unsure if this came with the actual game or if this came with like Nintendo Power or something. It doesn't say Nintendo Power, so it's probably the actual game. This is the chart that tells you about the stats and like how good the various parts are. You're supposed to have this, we didn't. But now we can refer to this when we need to. We are currently in Chapter 2, the early creatures of land. So let's zoom in on that. So we can consult it as needed. There we go. Cool. And with that, let's play some E.V.O. Ooh. Alright, so the last thing we did was we defeated the bee, the giant bee boss, and it became clear that the next area is pretty tough. So we should probably like gather up some more E.V.O bee. So let's do that. And reacquaint ourselves with the controls. You can only eat once, or like jump once in the air, so sometimes it can be really tricky getting those right. Although we needed to eat that, we had full health, but you know. Oh, there's no enemies here? Okay. Fair enough. We talked about it last time, but it's interesting seeing this game go from a turn-based game with basically a Dragon Quest battle system to a side-scrolling action RPG, and we're trying to think of like another game that like actually had that kind of massive of a change with its first sequel. Obviously, people are thinking like would like consider like Zelda 2 being very different from Zelda 1. Both Zelda 1 and Zelda 2 are still like, you know, action games. They're still like, you know, I get like Zelda 1 wasn't a turn-based game or anything. I am a dragonfly. You may call me Megasu. You got it. I didn't agree with the way of the king bee either. I will give you some advice. You have no strong enemies ahead. Okay. At this point, you don't need to evolve. The sand eater in the next area is very strong. I suggest you run away. We don't understand. Wait, what? Wait, hold on. Dude. Are we supposed to... Do we not have any strong enemies ahead? Or should we go... It's so confusing. But yeah, we have not been able to actually think of any examples of another RPG like that. Obviously, there are RPGs that changed like their presentation between sequels, but not like immediately and in the main line like this. We really do wonder what the fans at the time felt about this. Like, we wonder if it was like a bit controversial or something, like people who like the original game. Okay, yeah, we can't handle these sand eaters. Yeah, our character is pretty cute. That like, even though we really like how the first game worked mechanically, being able to like build your own little creature in this game is really satisfying. It's very reminiscent of Spore, but it's better than Spore already. We say that as someone who likes these parts of Spore. You can't get through here if your body is still the same. It's the era of reptiles. The era of plants and insects has ended. Okay, well, fuck you. How about that? That's literally... Damn. Okay, Mofo weren't kidding, yeah. Sorry you've been defeated. I will revive you. Please keep this a secret. Blah 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 blah, yeah. You know what? How about we don't? How about we load our save file? Because... erase save file. Okay. Hold on. We have a save state from when we saved our save file. There we go. Yeah, the jump is so fucking over dramatic. We called it a gay jump last stream because like it's like so full of like flaming energy. Like our little like lizard here is like fucking theater gay. Love it. So we announced a game today. We've been alluding to this on stream before, but playing E.V.O, the Theory of Evolution, really made us want to work on an RPG ourselves. Now we haven't made a game since 2017. Alright, we haven't released a game since 2017. So what we decided to do was we wanted to do something that we felt we could do a fully playable prototype for all by ourselves without having to involve other people. Today we officially announced it. It's called Project Key. The goal is to have a playable demo released at the end of the year, which will be alongside a crowdfunding effort for the game. The game is not like a carbon copy remake of E.V.O, but it is very much inspired by that game and that game's approach to narrative and like mechanics. So it is like it's a life sim RPG taking place over the history of Earth. Key is actually the Sumerian word for the planet Earth, as well as the goddess of the Earth. Technically, it's half the name. The full name is actually Anki, because An is Sumerian for like the heavens, like the divine, the like home of the divine, and the sky. And they combined the word for Earth with the word for heaven for the more specific noun of Anki for the planet / goddess herself. But the working title for the game is just Project Key. We picked that name because while the game is about evolution, and something not often talked about is the fact that language also goes through the evolutionary process. And since it's about the history of Earth, we wanted the earliest known word for the planet. That is the Sumerian word. It's not going to be the final name of the game. At least not at this point in time. It's a working title. We don't even have a name in mind yet for the final title. Yeah, work has started on it. We've written out a simple opening narration. We're gonna fine tune as we work on the playable chapters. There's gonna be a prologue chapter and a first chapter that's playable in the demo, and I think it's too much of a spoiler to say that it will basically cover the up to the Silurian era. Yeah, we're very excited about it. It's gonna be fun to do. We have missed game development. We have other larger projects we would like to work on with other people, but this feels like the kind of thing that we can actually do ourselves, you know? Which we need something like that right now. Yeah, since some of you missed the first stream, we can like summarize the story for you. So this is not a sequel in the narrative sense to the first game. While Gaia, the character, is in both games, they are effectively different characters. So in this game, Gaia comes to you and explains that she is... oh, our horn broke! No! That she is the third daughter of the sun. And that we are chosen to be her partner. But to be her partner, we must evolve to the proper stage. We are a being living through these 4.6 billions of years of well, the solar system's life, to become basically Gaia's partner. We started as a fish, we fought a shark, then we got some legs, and we fought a big, like, lizard, basically. Then we fought a giant bee, and now we're gathering up E.V.O points so we can fight sandworms and reptiles. We're in chapter 2. Chapter 3 is the dinosaur chapter. There are a total of 5 chapters, we think. Yeah. 3000. Okay, let's do some evolution. So, what can we do? We should probably get armor body, but that requires 2,000 more points. We have the big horn, but it broke. We have the best jaws already. We have the jumping dorsal fin already. We have the best tail already. Yeah, we're just gonna have to get 2,000 more points. Fine. Oh. Oh yeah, we can jump on enemies as well. Pretty funny. Gaia looks so different in this game, by the way. We talked about it on Blue Sky, but like, you can really tell how like this game, even though it's only 2 years after the first one, like at this point Enix have like settled into the style of the 90s, because like the art style and visual approach of the first game was very much 80s anime sci-fi, and by this game they have the shift to the 90s art style has already happened, and Gaia looking completely different as a result is so fucking jarring. Not sure which Gaia design we prefer. We like the Gaia's animated in this game. Like, that's actually why we have a Gaia avatar on Discord now, because we like her animated portrait. We think, in terms of pure design, we like the original one more. Kind of a shame that that game didn't get like a re-release or a remake or something, when like a bunch of other home computer RPGs of the era did. Like, how many times have they remade like Ys and Dragon Slayer and Sorcerian? Can't they remake 46 Rokunin Monogatari at least once? Probably not because of the whole music rights issues, but... Maybe, or maybe Sugiyama's estate is better about that stuff than Sugiyama was. Would not surprise us. It's funny, like in theory, this is not any less, any more or less grindy, This is not any more grindy than the first game, but it feels grindier for some reason. Do you still use Twitter? We do. We cross-post on Blue Sky on Twitter. But we do still use Twitter a lot, because ultimately that's where most of the engagement happens. So, like, whenever we try to like migrate fully to Blue Sky, it's like there's not enough activity for us to stay there for long. So we're currently doing both. We would like to leave Twitter, but it doesn't work when no one else is, you know. Unfortunately, the vast majority of people are still on Twitter when it comes to the two. There are also some things about Blue Sky that just isn't good right now. Like, not obviously Twitter sucks for a billion different reasons, but like there's a bunch of stuff that Blue Sky doesn't have in terms of like basic features. It still sucks for GIFs, for example. Not good for videos either, actually. So yeah, we are still using Twitter. Something we did the other day, though, we actually posted on our blog for the first time in, like, forever. I think the last time we posted on our blog might have been when we finished Alan Wake 2. No, when we finished Dragon Age Origins, that was it. Yeah, we actually posted our review of the first E.V.O game on our blog. We actually felt that was a properly detailed, in-depth blog. Almost. Oh, we hate that shit, Miss. Like they are terrible about that stuff, unfortunately. You might have to send them an email, honestly. Oh yeah, they haven't answered. Yeah, of course they haven't. Yeah. Oh, they do suck. All right, let's evolve. Let's get the armor body. Mysterious time stream evolves you. Oh, sweet, we're purple. Couldn't they at least, like, add a different palette to the, map character when you change that stuff? Like, the first game had unique ones like that. Can't you change your password on your phone? It is Spyro, yeah. It's the Skylander Spyro. Ooh, okay. See if we can handle the reptiles now. Desert of Edosaurus. You can't get through here if your body is still the same. It's the era of reptiles. The era of plants and insects has ended. Can we evolve into? Can't. Do not evolve. Is this okay? Ah! Oh, yeah, it's like that. Oh, yeah, that happened to us as well. You know, write to us during the day tomorrow. Maybe we can look at it. We'll try to figure it out. Yeah, dinosaurs. Fuck you. We gotta try jumping on you this time. Yeah! Take that! Music, it kind of sounds a little bit like Doom. Yeah, they're not dinosaurs. Dinosaurs haven't evolved yet. They're lizards. Reptiles of some kind. Lizards is an offshoot. So they wouldn't be lizards either. There's a monster shop. What the? That's a fucking band dog? That is not okay. Okay, so we're gonna fight another boss then, maybe? Yes, sir, time trance. Everything is trance these days. You are a You are a failure. You should have listened to our orders. Hail Queen Bee! Wait. It was you, amphibian, who defeated my husband, the King Bee. You have destroyed the laws of our insect society. I feel it was unfair that only our society be destroyed. The amphibians must be destroyed too. I shall destroy you, first for defeating my husband. Holy fuck. Those are some jaws. Jesus. 22 damage in one hit? Okay, can we get a tail maybe? We don't have much. Okay. Oh wait, actually maybe we can get a horn. The sheep horn. 200? Ugh. The back of the head cheaper? No. Wait, removing it though. Already dead, so. The bosses in this game are so ridiculously strong, by the way. Like, absolutely bullshit how strong they are. Maybe we should look. Maybe we should like refer to our chart. Okay, let's see. Okay. So strength-wise, we should actually use the thorn dorsal fin. Or Edosaurus for HP. Might be smarter. Jetbro is better for biting. Okay, we haven't wait. What's DP? What is DP? Other than double penetration. Hold on. 90-day limited warranty, 20s. Yeah, thank you. The fuck is DP? Hold on. Need to consult the manual. Okay, let's see. Defense power? Okay. Thank you. Okay, so let's focus a bit. Let's have some defense power then. So we want a we want a Morimar. Might already have a Morimar actually. And we want the Thorn dorsal fin. Okay. Okay. All right. I remember when we had the colors of the lesbian flag. We missed that. Okay. Let's start with the back of the head, and we wanted Morimar, which I think is actually what we already had. It was Morimar, right? EP Morimar, yes. Okay. Here's Time Scream Evolves You. Yeah, that's what we already had. That's fine. Yeah, what was the dorsal fin was the other thing we wanted to change to? The thorn dorsal fin, was it? Okay. 1000. Not too bad. Okay. The thorn dorsal fin. Here's Time Stream Evolves You. Alright. Anything else we want to change? Oh shit. Go to start again. Oh, strength is only for the horn. Interesting. Then we would have to get the horn. How much does the horn cost? 5,000 for the dual horn. Fucking joking. Oh, this is still the best option for defense, so that's fine. Well, if it somehow isn't enough, we're gonna have to save up for the dual horn. But let's hope it'll be enough. Oh, we can't leave that way. Okay. We might do a save here, so if we lose, we don't have to like lose all of the points we have. Let's do a save state, just for ease of getting back to the save, rather than having to reset the console every time. Okay. We don't understand how we're supposed to dodge it. Okay, can we like load? Is there like a hotkey for loading the save state? Hold on. Hotkey. Yes, okay. It seems the answer is just like try and run. She's like slow. It's also very inconsistent, and like you don't get a good opportunity to jump afterwards. Oh, and if you hit the wall, you're fucking. That's really annoying. Okay. What the fuck? Okay, so now she didn't even like bother to like go down. The boss fights in this game are so annoying. Okay. Oh, no, okay. We tried to stop, but the fucker didn't want to. How do you stop after you run? Gotta be a more reliable way to do it. Timing is so strange. Let's presuming it's gonna stay the same way for the entire fight too. One. Okay. Well, what? Okay, so now she just hits you even if you're running. Okay. Okay. We swear she changes the time between when she flies down every time. You really hate this boss fight so much. Oh, of course the motherfucker didn't run. Having to double tap to run is such a shitty control option. Always has been, but yeah. She's so fucking fast! Wasn't paying attention to our HP. God fucking damn it! That was the best we had done so far. This feels completely arbitrary whether or not she like misses you when you run. Like this time that's just not how she works. She decided that's not how she flies this time. Like no. She knows how to aim now. Changed her methods. Fuck's the point? We don't like the bosses in this game. We don't like the combat system in this game. It's like... It doesn't make use of your actual abilities. It's really kind of boring, honestly. We hope it gets better. Because, like, what's the point of having spikes on our back if a fucking enemy can just bite us in the back anyway? Isn't that literally what that should, like, prevent? We had wings earlier, but we couldn't fly. Like, what's the point? Why can't we jump into the enemy? Why is it like this? The combat system doesn't feel at all like it's intended for the game it's in. Why is our only method of fighting this motherfucker jumping on her? Why is this amphibian jumping on a bee? In the original game, and again, we don't mean to just compare to the original game. In the original game, you actually had attacks designated after what you evolved into. In this game, you really don't. We've had this exact same combat maneuvers ever since we got legs. The only thing that changed is that we learned how to jump. That's the one change that happened so far. Other than that, it's just biting. Biting. Can't even like flap our like tail at them. Like this game won't even let you do a tail whip. The enemies can tail whip you, but you can't. It's a very strange choice all around. There's no tell. There's no tell on when the fuck she drops. How are we supposed to know when to jump? It's completely blind luck whenever we do it. How much longer is this gonna go on? Are you fucking joking? No, we know the pattern. It's the timing on the jump that's complete bullshit. And the fact that she can just grab you in the same jump is bullshit. How many times are we gonna have to do this? Oh, we died. Of course we died. Of course we fucking died. That was at least 8 hits. And it wasn't enough, apparently. Combat system is so goddamn terrible. Like, we hate it. Are we dead? No. You can't time it. You just can't time anything in this game. Now we're in a loop because the fucking boss has like perfectly timed it so that we... Now she hits us again. We can't figure out why sometimes running is good enough and why sometimes it's not. It doesn't matter which direction it is. She has 150 HP. We do 5 points of damage. Are you saying we have to hit her 30 times? Sorry, what? Are we missing something? We have to fucking read the manual again. Only mammals with 4 legs may use the kick attack. Oh, great. The bodily attack, apparently. Okay. L button not used during the game. And yet you couldn't have a run button? Okay. Right. Well, the manual didn't tell us that much that we didn't already know. How about the chart? The chart just tells us the final boss of each chapter, does not tips on how to beat them. The horn breaks after you used it 3 times in respective chapters? What? That's not true. The horns do not break at the same pace. There has to be a mistranslation. Decreasing in size might allow us to jump up and attack her more easily. That could potentially be useful. But surely the horn doesn't break after 3 attacks every time. We would have noticed that. Anyway, we're gonna try something. Evolution, body. We're gonna decrease our body size. Now we're small. Isn't that much higher. Now we want a horn. Guess we'll save up for the big horn. We'll need some additional E.V.O points just for dealing with the boss fight. Get up to 1,000 maybe. Okay. They're very low HP now, but if we can jump up to the Queen Bee now, that might make it worth it. And we want a big horn. We can't jump up high enough to bounce on her when she's up there. So we can bite her, but that still is only 10 HP. We don't know about this, honestly. This is still gonna require 15 hits. Okay, let's go. And it requires 15 hits and not making mistakes. So actually, you know what? Let's get a big body size again, because going smaller didn't help us in the end. Alright, we're back. Still only 10 HP. But fair enough. Ah, fuck's sake. Also, the bites don't stun lock her. They stun her, but she can't be hit when she's stunned. So it's not a lock. Unfortunately. Otherwise, that would have been a really good idea. Yeah, if you look at this. Can't attack her afterwards. Okay, kind of have a groove going on here. Oh. Fucking hell! The shame with the horn only does things if you're dashing. If it actually always hurt, that would be so good. She hurts so much when she eats. Why does she hurt so much when she eats? She's a fucking bee. That's not what she does. She doesn't care about, like, what kind of enemies you're fighting. That's another problem with the combat system. It's so fucking annoying that you can't fucking... Like... Having to, like, fight at the right time is so fucking difficult, it's, like, ridiculous. Like, everything she does stun locks you. Everything she does stun locks you. It's so she gets more hits in afterward. Like there, like if we get hit by the first horn, if you're hit by the first horn, you are hit by the second and third. You can't do anything in between. If you're running, doesn't matter. If you're jumping, doesn't matter. Even there, where we accidentally, like, jumped too early, so we get hit in the air, it still managed to be true. We get hit by all three of them because of it. The other one hit us on the way down as a result. Okay, hey, wow. For once, we actually didn't get hit by the second one. Oh, oh, God, it's so fucking bullshit. Oh, apparently we still didn't jump there. We pressed jump, but the game didn't feel like letting us jump. Oh, and... Wow. I just love to shoot from there. Great. Thank you. Thank you, game. Oh, she's fucking dead. Oh, this game's combat system is terrible. Balance of nature, which the giant insects destroy, will recover. The plants that were totally destroyed will grow back again. The ground will become an ideal place for all creatures again. Okay, here is your new body. It is the body of a reptile. You can evolve into many different things with this body. Great power! Give this great creature a new body. Okay. Oh, we forgot about the fucking time portal. By the way, you say you were larger because of the crystal? I never made a crystal that would make bodies larger. Something strange. The next time period is a place where all creatures compete for power. These creatures are called dinosaurs because of their strength. Okay. Okay, here we are. Door to Dina content. Dina from Lost Eden? E.V.O tip. You can evolve in various ways in this era. If you choose 2 legs, you will be able to jump higher. If you choose to have 4 legs, you will have a stronger defense. If you choose 4 legs, your ability to jump will be limited. Be careful when choosing. You hear whispering coming from somewhere. How many reptiles have challenged Mount Brave? Only a reptile with true bravery may be eligible to build a new age. I believe Mount Brave is a good target to overcome. Will help us choose the chosen one. Feel an ominous hunch. Okay. So you know our goal, of course, is to make a Spinosaurus. Domain of Tecodonto. Hello. Oh, those mouths are funny. But you don't get E.V.O points from eating like the stuff that we're supposed to actually be eating as a sauropod, which is like, this game is so strange. Like, murder is truly the only way forward in this game. In the other game, like, combat was self-defense. In this game, it's just like, nope, that's literally all you do. Is murder and cannibalize. But we're not getting a lot of E.V.O points from these dinos. Okay, evolution. Alright, we have a lot of things here. Stegosaurus, dorsal fin, okay. Body. Other body, warted body, armosaur, proneosaurus body, nautilus body, transformed to 2 legs, 1000 points, okay. Then neck, muzzle horn, Osaurus jaws, okay. Right. Interesting, okay. Okay, so this is like, we're really not getting any XP for this shit. Marsh of Prime Frost. Okay. Ribbit, ribbit, ribbit. We are the slimy amphibians. What's wrong with slime, huh? Ribbit, ribbit. Damn, this body sucks. Can we just like talk about that? Like, you can't do shit. Martial amphibians. We are the ones who watch over the plants. Recently, reptiles have eaten so many plants. We have become worried. $15 points better. Aw, sorry to hear that, Mister. We've been eating meringues, Swiss meringue. That's how it's called in English, maybe. Much did we need to go up on 2 legs again? Was it 1,000? Hey you, don't get involved with the crystal. It causes creatures to evolve in strange ways. We don't depend on it, we evolve in the right way, with steady effort. Look at my excellent headbutt. Fuck, it's Packies. Chance to change the creature's reported. Do that. We really don't understand the decision to make this a side-scrolling platformer RPG and then make almost every level just a straight line. It is so strange. Like, in a way, we kind of love it. Like, it's such a ridiculously bad design choice that we just kind of have to respect them doing it. But also, like, why? Why was this the direction you thought you should go in? Very strange game. Very strange. Domain of Sirocosaurus. Oh damn. My child is missing, so I am very angry. Please go away, or I'll become angry with you as well. Okay. We can't. Damn. Why was there no music there, by the way? Oh, we're still not over that fucking Game Boy Advance game we streamed. That had no music except for the level clear music, the main menu music, and the fucking short credits music. What a strange game. Okay, so they were missing their child, they said. Domain of the Poisaurus. The child here, maybe? Getting XP in this chapter really sucks so far. Like, really wish we could like find a better way to do it. By the way, the manual did specify it is indeed 5 chapters, and they just tell you that ahead of time, apparently. This. The idea has to be that we should find Ceratopsid kid, right? Also, are all the like, are there no actual properly actual organisms in this game? Do they all just have like almost accurate name? Because that was clearly named after a Styracosaurus. Yeah, a Styracosaurus, right? But it wasn't one. Alright, yeah. Already read. No, wait, no, we've had actual ones, right? There definitely were a few amphibians, we think. No, not amphibians. The fishes built, right? I don't know. It feels strange that we haven't recognized species names much at all. Where's this baby? When you've already beaten a level, you can just like leave by the press of a button. But so that's what we're doing there. Okay, well, the kid is nowhere in those other areas, so I guess we have to actually go past the Styracosaurus. Which seems impossible. What if there's like a mistranslation or something and it's more clear in Japanese? This is like a boss fight or something? Guess we'll fight it this time. Holy shit, 2 hits and we're dead. Okay. Can't be what we're supposed to do. So why is there no music in that level? It's so ominous. Yeah, see, we read about that, but we don't understand entirely how it works. What are we supposed to do? Are we actually supposed to just like farm over 1,000 points in this incredibly slow-paced part? Hold on. Because this is fucking ridiculous. This guy was not well written at all. Let's try another one. Okay, we're supposed to just run past, apparently. Not sure how. Oh. Okay, that's on us. Could have sworn that he attacked us first. Well, Brosasaurus. Okay. Hmm. Are we not supposed to fight here either? Nope, we absolutely are. So the problem is that our attack moves us forward, and if we move forward, we go into a hitbox. Fucking combat system is so goddamn awful. Every time we lose XP too, it's like... Game is fucking insulting. Doamin. That's a Doamin. They misspelled domain. Okay. We can't imagine how frustrating it must have been being a kid. Yeah, the walkthrough here says to like gather up at least 3,500 evolutionary points. Yeah, we can't imagine how shitty it must feel as a kid to get to this part and be like, yeah, no. Your character just sucks now? That's the other thing, like in the original game, even though like every chapter you started over basically from scratch with leveling, you know? It never felt like you were actually like back at like level 1 in terms of like your like abilities. Like you were still... He has died. You still felt powerful. You still felt that you kept your strength. Here we fucking lose everything. We'll lose our HP, we'll lose our like attack strength. It never feels like you're actually moving forward. And that really does suck. Like, we don't like that. But these fuckers have 3 HP. Which means that they hit for more than their own HP. And we have to hit them at least twice. Because our strongest attack, just this fucking running fight thing, is 2. But our HP is 30. Which is lower than it was at the end of the last chapter. But it's also like 10 times their strength. Yet somehow they hit more than... They hit twice our strength. Like... There's no balance here. It's just tedium. We hate to say it, really. Because, like... We want to like this game, and in some ways we do. But holy shit. This game is really badly designed. And like, it's badly designed, not because the other game did it better, but because of specifically the things this game tries to do, and then fucks up. Like, again, the combat system sucks. It's not fun. And like, we're now halfway through the game. We're in chapter 3 out of 5. And we have fight, and run bite, and jump as our abilities. And those 2 attacks do 1 or 2 damage. We genuinely don't know if you've seen an RPG be this much of an antithesis to progress. Like... People always talk how, like, expansion packs and MMOs and such, how, like, silly it is that, like, your character is back to doing, like, menial tasks at the start of every story, even though they, like, save the universe. And, like, we get that complaint. But at least your, like, abilities retain. At least you're, like, still doing the same stuff you got. You still have the same, like, age. You're still building off of the character you save the world with. Here it's like... forcing you back to like nothing. Almost worse than nothing in a way, because like genuinely the combat in the start of the game as a fish was kind of more involved because of the swimming part. Like you could swim up and down. Dodging was felt more natural in the fish era than it has in the amphibian era or now the dinosaur era. It's yeah, it's not a great look for your game to effectively be your game, but evolution feeling like it evolves backwards. That's not good. We do understand now why we never finished this game as a kid, though. As a kid, we were a teenager, but still. Hey, jackpot! By the way, Miss Sun, if you're still in chat, you talked about the Super Nintendo game, Dino City. Have you seen the movie that game is based on? The movie Dinosaur City? Asking because you asked about, like, dinosaur movies the other day. Well, it's turn-based. Yeah, no, Pro Key is turn-based. 100%. Pro Key is turn-based, we'll tell you that much already. The game engine hasn't been decided yet, but we're looking at 3 alternatives, basically. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we haven't seen it either. We were just wondering. You can do side-scrolling action RPGs, by the way. Zelda 2. Great game. Hard as hell, but really good. Castlevania RPGs are often side-scrolling platformers, you know. They're good. For all its flaws and quirks, these 3 Wanderers from East. Good. Just evolve something isn't already. We're trying to get up enough points for it. We're gonna get oh, it was 1,000 for transformed 2 legs. Okay. Mysterious time stream rolls here. There we go. We're still only doing 1 hit. Oh, he probably said that, but you know, Miyamoto sucks. Who cares? We don't actually think Miyamoto sucks, we're joking. We do question his actual game design know-how in some things though, because he has a lot of bad ideas. Zelda 2 is like one of the best Zelda games. genuinely. On to dorsal fin next. Still 2 is really fucking good. Just know you're playing one of the hardest games on the NES. Like, genuinely, like, it is brutal as fuck. The game does not respect you. It will just fuck you over. And every time you die, back to the start. Not progress-wise in terms of, like, the, like, actual story progression, but, like, location-wise. Back to the start. Sometimes surviving your way to the dungeons enough. Yeah. And we agree, Moto, there is a difference between making a good game and a game that sells well. That's true, but also we think it depends on what kind of sales you want. Because sure, if we're talking like the massive mainstream AAA sales figures, then you basically need a game for everyone, which never tends to be all that great, you know? But most of the time, if a game is good, word of mouth will still give it good sales, you know? Evolving made it more annoying to do this, by the way. We have a slightly better reach now, but like, it's actually really annoying to do this. We don't know what these things are. Let's try the Edosaurus dorsal fin. Mysterious time scream evolves you. Nice. Perfect. Still only hitting for 1. A bit more HP at least. Maybe we can... Oh wait, hold on. We don't walk forward anymore when we attack. Maybe we can attack the not Brontosauruses now. Yeah, what does Jaws cost? 500 for the Brosaurus Jaws. That's our next goal. Great. Maybe the pack keys are easier now. Well, we still only do 1 damage on them, but they do only 1 damage back to us now instead of 4, so that's good. Oh, never mind, they still do 4. Why? God, the fucking hitbox for the attack is so awkward. And we still can't kick, by the way. This doesn't count as hind legs, apparently. How much does it cost to make our neck shorter? We can't affect our neck. God damn it. That sucks. Okay, well, we need 100 more points. There we go. Jaws. Brosaurus Jaws. Now we're doing 3 damage. One go. That's good. Are you fucking serious right now? Ugh. Alright, we have to do a thing real quick. Alright, we had to tell our schools that we're not gonna be attending. We're supposed to start studying today, tomorrow, but for reasons pertaining to our finances, we can't afford just yet. And we just remembered that we had to like send in a thing, so we just got that done now. Oh, we remembered it. Okay, let's see if our stronger jaws lets us take out the Brosauruses. What was it? The Doamin? The Doamin of Brosasaurus, yeah. How much health do you have? Too much. Too much. Jesus fucking Christ, this is like... We can't remember seeing a game that forces you to grind this much fucking XP at the start of an area. That's not like the beginning of the game. Yeah, I mean we could study, we just couldn't get the student finances for it. Because we need to pay back thing. Which we can't afford paying back right now. So, yeah. It's okay. We'll always have to get back to studies probably next year. Instead, and focus on paying off the debt this year. Easier said than done, of course, but yeah, that'll be it. Yeah, it sucks. At least with like a wedding debt, like that's something you like, you know, you got something for it. In our case, the student debt we haven't paid off that we need to pay off is literally from like the system fucking us over. Because we had paid off our student debt. We had paid off the student debt that we needed to start studying again. We had done that. And then we literally got lied to by the schools and our study planner by like our options and the available support we would have as someone with autism and ADHD studying, which basically led us to make choices in our last attempt to study that led to us being unable to finish our studies, and as a result being marked as didn't finish their studies, which meant that like that accelerates like the rate at which you need to pay things back, basically. It sucks. It's absolute dog shit. But yeah. Alright, what did we do? What did we need to do? Bothered body, maybe? Wait, okay, let's look at the stats again. Where are we now? Age of Dinosaur. Okay. Look at the tails first and foremost. None of these tails are particularly good, except the Pronosaurus tail is good for strength, actually. But that's the horn strength, which it doesn't affect the biting strength. Okay. We don't need to worry about the tail until we start having a horn. HP on the other. It does affect our HP. You know what? Let's get the. Wait, Brontosaurus is. No, it's a C. How does it affect our defense power? C as well. E and agility. Snake's tail is good on agility. Let's try the snake's tail. Here's time to move you. A pretty looking tail. Really? That's her? Okay. Okay, so. Good. All right. So now we need the body. The jaws a bit too expensive still. The horns probably as well. Back of the head. What does the crest do? Let's change the body. Solid body has better defense points. That's the only real change. Ideally we should get the warded body. That's 2,000 points, you know. Mysterious Time stream made us purple. Alright, this should at least give us better defense, that's something. We try getting the Pteranodon's crest. 500 points. And maybe a muscle horn? Maybe we should work our way up to the Pteranodon's jaws. It's odd that we can't affect our neck. Oh yeah, what's the other body options, by the way? Wait, we can still transform... Oh, we're not done transforming to 2 legs. Oh. Oh, now we feel silly. That explains why we're such an awkward middle stage thing. Oh, let's work on that. Yeah, the faces are great in the game. That's for sure. Particular favorite is the one of the faces you had as a fish was like literally just a bullet bill face. Excellent. This is kind of close as well, but it's not quite as close as the one we had earlier. Okay. Oh, we missed the environmental disaster experience point. Original game, though. That's one thing we can tell you as well about Project Key, that combat is not gonna be the only way to gather that game. It'll certainly be one very effective way to do it, but it will not be the only way. Because we think that's kind of antithetical to the point of the game. Evolution is not just about who can kill the most. Contrary to people's modern misinterpretation on what survival of the fittest means. Oh, okay. Yeah, if you ever hear someone use the term survival of the fittest to refer to like your physical strength or something, they are not using the term correctly. Fitness in biology refer to reproductive successful rates. Being fit in biology just means that you are able to like have many kids. That's literally all it means. So the ones that can produce the most kids survive. Yeah, exactly. Like a key part of fitness is not dying during childbirth. Because if death during childbirth is common, then that means that you can only give birth once. Yeah? So like that's why humans are like humans being able to like overcome that by medical development is why we've been able to spread across the globe at like an actual increased fast rate. Alright. Evolution. Body. Transform to 2 legs. Here's time Scream evolves you. Oh god. What have we done? And we still can't kick? Wait, are we still not done becoming a fucking... No, we have. We still can't kick? What the fuck? Okay, neck. Shorten neck. 1,000 points. You're fucking joking. Now we can't eat down there. No dinosaur stood like that, by the way. Like, none. That is not a viable stance. Like, where's the center of gravity there? Hold on, we need to save. Oh, I guess we can't now. Hi. Looks like a human in a fucking dinosaur costume. I'm gonna try and jump over this fucker. Game is ridiculous. Okay, well that was a viable strategy apparently. Domain of the Prazauro. Hi. Finally, some decent fucking E.V.O points. I kind of regret standing on two legs like this. It looks so gross. Fucking big are we, by the way? Look at the fucking trees in the background. Do you think the dinosaur intentionally misspelled, or do you think the translators fucked this up? We don't know, honestly. They're blowing their nose horns to stun us. Apparently. It's been hypothesized, yeah. Hypothesized. Right. Look, we can slide forward without moving our legs. Stegosaurus. Sure. Wanna get... We're trying to get shorter neck, right? Here's time to remove you. Okay. The fuck? Oh wait, so it has spikes that can hurt us when we jump on it, but when we had spikes on our back, it didn't do anything? Hold on. Hold on. gonna reset the game. We forgot to do a save state, so I'll load it normally. We don't want to have that short to the next thing right now. We're actually considering maybe we should actually go back down, but for now let's try and work. Let's up our jaws. Okay, that's an acceptable jaw for a Spinosaurus. 80 points, nice. What is going on? There was just been no attempt to decide every creature in this game is an omnivore apparently. The first game had a lot of things wrong about biology, to be sure, but this game doesn't even try. I can figure out what does the Stegosaurus do when it attacks us? It flickers its weight some strange way. Okay. Domain of Primal Frog. Okay. Oh, hey! They're torturing that not Triceratops. You do not like slime? What an insolent Syracosaurus child! Stop it! I don't like it! Ah, reptiles are coming! Run! Help me! What? Oh, we have to kill both the frogs, maybe. No, domain of the prime frog. Rabbit. Mother. Oh. Is it you who scared my children? Well, you must not know. We are the prime frog family. Even reptiles fear us. I will teach you a lesson. Attack. Attack! What the fuck? Okay. Have you ever thought about the Earth being 70% water and that the water is not carbonated, so Earth is mostly flat? Yep, that's true. Though we're pretty sure that a flat drink is only flat if it had carbonation first. So... while funny, it doesn't actually follow. If we go back to the dad now, will the kid be there? We're saying that Earth is a soup. Okay, cool. The reptiles helped me when I was in trouble. I forgot to thank him for his help. Well, if you meet the reptile, tell him about the legend. One day a dinosaur climbed to the top of Mount Brave. At the top he was given the chance to become a new creature. If he took the chance, he would give up most of his capabilities. He decided after much hesitation to make the change. He was admired by all for the courage he had shown by changing into a new body. This body had capabilities which no other creature had. He changed his name to Pteranodon and left for a new world. Would you like to hear it again? Question mark? No. Okay, let's go eat some more Parasaurolophuses. Or the Parasaurus. Okay, so we kind of want to go back to having be in the middle section between 4 and 2 legs again. That felt better. Yeah. Can jump as well, but like easier to eat and attack what it was standing all the way up. Those are closer to a proper Spinosaurus stance, even though it's still too raised up, but we're okay with that. The one now is about the crest. Look at the crest. Go back of the head. Run it on crest. Try that. No, that's more of a Parasaurolophus than a Spinosaurus. We don't want that. Right. It gives us something at least. What did it give us? It gave us HP and EP and agility, jumping. Whew. Again, all this just so we can bang a goddess. Kind of fun how in the first game it was like you do end up with like the heterosexual relationship at the end, where like you meet your partner who is also becoming a human as you are and everything. And in this game, we are straight up like, yeah, no, you're gonna become like Earth's husband. But first, you have to be a furry, a scaly. How much lesbian sex is in them, how fast we get to them. You know, we think we actually already have started a list. Not specifically like that, but a list about games where you can have lesbian sex that aren't just like porn VNs. Not there's anything wrong with porn VNs, it's just that like if we include those, there's too many to keep track of. But it's sadly not a lot, which might not be too surprising. Okay, instead of evolving, we're gonna leave, save before we evolve, in case we don't like what we get. We don't want to have to get all the XP back. All right, let's start with okay. We have the best jaws we can have right now without getting a bunch of more. Fine. Body, we get 2,500 for a better one. Tail, invincible tail. Oh, interesting. Okay, let's see what other options we have. Hi, Fawn. But yes, no, we have a list about games with lesbian sex in them. The Nautilus tails. Oh, that's not right at all. We haven't found which fits the Spinosaurus best. The one we have now is not super bad, but it would be better if we had one that had a bit of a flatness to it, you know? Maybe Proneosaurus? Maybe we have to just go with the invincible tail. Alright, let's see. Let's check the crests now. So we have the horned helmet. Oh, no, the Tritops helmet. Let's start with that. Oh, no. No. Okay. What about the horned helmet then? Maybe. Maybe that's fine. What game is this? It's in the title of the YouTube video. It's Eve, Search for Eden. Okay. So we need to get better jaws and better body. So we have a bit more. We don't think. What's the Proneosaurus dorsal fin? Let's check that. Okay, you know what? That is better. That is a better fin. Let's go with that one. What does that one give us? A HP, A strength, B DP, C agility, and jumping ability. Okay, yeah, that was a good choice. I wonder what color we're gonna get when we get better bodies. We're gonna have to go back. This is kind of back to the lesbian colors. Inverted from what we had earlier, but it's kind of there. It's a bit too purple rather than pink, but you know, it's not bad. Palette limitations and all that. Ah, this is so slow. We really hope the start of the flight portion is gonna be bad as well. We're kind of excited for that, because flight was not something you got to do in the first game. The sequel having that actually gives it something new, and that could potentially be really fun. Because that's like, okay, like, making this game an action RPG, that's a side-scroller, instead of what it was before, that's a strange choice, but it makes sense if flying is involved, you know? Like, we get it then. Okay, we get what you want, why you want a more real-time game then. The flying can actually maybe be a really cool thing. Because honestly, the swimming wasn't bad. The swimming was pretty good. The problem was that the enemy fishes had attacks you couldn't get. That was the problem. You got the same body parts as them, but you couldn't do the same attacks. That really sucked. And now the game just sucks because it's been reduced to just walking around and biting back and forth. That's been the last, like, 4 hours of the game or something. Friend of ours, Gwen, she's in the chat sometimes. She compared it to Feeding Frenzy. Like, someone made an RPG out of Feeding Frenzy, and it's like, yeah. Yeah, that's kind of what it is. Remember Feeding Frenzy? It was the shit back when your parents were playing Farmville. PopCap Games, if we recall correctly. Bejeweled. Feeding Frenzy. I think a Feeding Frenzy stream. Alright, we're at 2,500. Let's do a back out and save. We want to see the 2,000 body before we get to armored body, so rather than have to gather all the points up again. Okay, warted body. Mysterious time stream involves you. Oh, that's actually really cool. We like that. That is really cool. Okay. Now let's get the armored body. Here's time stream involves you. Oh, not sure we like that. Oh well. We need all the help we can get with defense, so. This is a Super Nintendo game, 1992. Developed by, I shouldn't remember the developer now, but it's published by Enix, who at the time were most known for their Dragon Quest games. And these days are of course part of Square Enix, who make Final Fantasy and Nier. Other games. That we for some reason couldn't think of now. Kingdom Hearts, this one. I started to hear that font. Depression is never fun. I know the feeling. Been diagnosed with